Oh, hey there. It's Barran Dodger and Crystal the Husky. Hey, Crystal, can you say, I love you? I love you. You say, I love you. I love you. She's awesome. She's the faithful one that has saved my life. I've got stuff on my face. Well, that's because I've just been having big fat pipes of drugs. Hey, I was just driving along the road and getting the big fat pipe of drugs, and the police flanked me all the way. Now, I've got a funny story to tell you. Here we go. So, I'm a disabled person in this country, and I'm homeless. A year ago, I was living in a paddock in Dandenong in Victoria, and there's been a lot of stuff going on in the subtext of my life, which is pretty important. One of them is that I live in exile in New South Wales because of the corrupt, deceitful and malicious decisions of the NDIS Minister, Bill Shorten, and the CEO, Rebecca Falkingham. It's not okay that a federal minister intimidate and batter you out of the state with a coordinated attack with police and Free Living Australia and Zabi Hussain and Graham Wells from Legal Aid and all the corrupt police and the corrupt magistrate. So I was homeless in another state, having skipped because he was threatening me with jail, and no lawyer would stand up for me because all of my legal aid is obstructed. And I had to escape to New South Wales, and the corrupt magistrate ruled that I would be arrested should I ever return home. That's why I say I live in exile as a political prisoner and a scapegoat. So there's a few parts to this story. One is the politicians. They're corrupt. I've emailed every politician in the country and they've refused to intervene in my situation, which is desperate and dire, and I've been obstructed politically to get into contact with any lawyer in the country. I've also had dozens and dozens of emails and conversations with public officials who all act corrupt and align with the mandate to delegitimise my evidence, to take my money or make it so that I don't get money, and to cause my detriment and deconstruct my life. There's another issue. I've got a list of things as long as my arm that I need to report to police. Corruption, surveillance, hacking, conspiracy, sexual assault, robbery, theft, the list goes on. Unfortunately for me, I'm unable to report a single crime to police. That's because all police and their oversight bodies, IBAC and ICAC, are in on this as well. It's been a really long struggle for me that's been over a year now of being homeless, and no one, it seems, will intervene or can intervene. I'm only in this Airbnb very momentarily because I've been manipulated into being here. It's under surveillance, it's set up to fail. I suffer from V2K audio harassment, and I've had evidence given to me on my website that, of course, they had to delay it a bit so they could implant the V2K so they could continue to abuse me and threaten me and extort me. And the voices aren't very nice. Poofter, faggot, rapist, fucking pedo. These are the kind of things that the authorities wish to say to me. Well, I've got a thing that I wish to say to the authorities, and that is, why don't you fucking arrest me? I dare you. Because the second I get arrested, this video and this whole corruption which embroils the Minister of the NDIS, who I've exposed in a $6 billion fraud that he was aware of. And further, how do I know that? Because I fucked Tony Riddle, Senior NDIS Fraud Investigator, and he told me all about it. And the surveillance, and the Chinese influence, and the hacking, everything from top to bottom. It's a really saucy, fucking interesting conversation. Hi Tony, how are you? Hope you're going well. And I've been intimidated, manipulated, I've been maimed, blamed, framed and shamed, but I am never tamed. I refuse to stand down from my position as a rejected whistleblower, and it is against the Constitution to not protect someone who's calling out corruption in this country. And it is an egregious human rights abuse every second of every day that this conspiracy to pervert justice continues to go on. This conspiracy and targeting has gone for so long that I attempted suicide to escape it. That was in February 2021. And I was successful. I died. And I was revived from certain death only to be forced to live in my car under the care of the NDIS. Now, I've been hospitalised since that time as a political prisoner another 10 times. They assault me with battery and abuse by force injecting me chemical restraint to stop calling out this corruption. And it's an egregious human rights abuse. I've been hospitalised 10 times in 3 years, and still I don't have a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a social worker. Even the people who are sent to me to help are only there conditionally in order that they mop my floor or help me with the shopping or some ridiculous thing like that, which I'm capable of myself, in order to extort the money, reduce all the money in my plan, and cause me to be homeless. That is the aim of the game. What's clear over very many years is that I've never got justice, and I've been an advocate for a long time, and I've helped a lot of people. Unfortunately for me, I was set up, and it was a big, epic deception, and I was exploited and used. I still don't regret helping all those people. And I believe that someone out there is going to help me by sharing this video, and share it to all politicians, share it to all cops, share it to all lawyers, and share it to the authorities who wish with malice and deception and manipulation to silence me by any means possible. Now, I've been maimed, blamed, shamed and framed, but I'm not tamed, and I will continue to protest my egregious human rights abuses, call out this government conspiracy for what it is, and protest my innocence. And I just want to say, why don't you just come and arrest me? The thing is, there's no evidence to arrest me on. And the thing is also that the minute I get arrested and this go to court, I simply play this video and the whole thing gets blown out of the fucking water. So I believe I'm a pretty important person. No one else does, that's clear. But I believe that everyone is important, and I'll be even better than those cops, better than those lawyers, better than those politicians and the public officials, because I'll forgive them their egregious, corrupt decisions which have caused my detriment and rejected my work cover, rejected my marriage settlement, rejected my insurance, rejected my business, rejected my accreditation, who've done that and deconstructed my life over 30 years. I'll forgive them. And all it takes is an acknowledgement of the harm that you've done to me, and I'll forgive you with divine and supreme confidence and love. So I'd just like to say, though, that no one out there has said they're sorry to me, but I'm sorry for all the harm that I've caused anyone inadvertently, consciously or unconsciously, intentionally or not intentionally. If anyone points it out, please do. I'll apologise. And I'd like an apology from all the people who have fucked me over. I only have a few more days left in this place where I've been manipulated to be with my Crystal the Husky. And then I'm back again at Point Black Range. And this corruption is egregious. It's putting my life at risk, and they're watching. I've filmed them surveilling me, I've filmed them harassing me. There's no question that this is gang stalking. This is a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice, and it victimises one very stubborn and innocent person, and that's me. I'm Barran Dodger, and I'm hoping that someone out there has the courage to send this video to all their friends, and send this video to the politicians and the police officers and the lawyers and the public officials, and everyone who's aligned on that side of my destruction. I believe I'm a pretty courageous person. I'm still waiting for a courageous person to share my video. Thanks for listening, and if you do believe in justice, I may be able to help you, because an impartial AI summary of the money I get, should I get justice, is between $30 to $50 million. You can't fake a death, and that's what the government's done to me. It's a culpability of murder, and they're still trying. Please share this video, and please help me with payID if you can. It's 0433 514 524. I'm literally starving. I've got no home, I've got no food, got no medicine. It's a really difficult situation, one that's sustained for a long time, and I'm really over it. Can someone out there help me, and I can pay you back when justice arrives. The opposite to justice not arriving is me being in jail, me being incarcerated, or me actually killing myself from the sustained abuse, neglect, poverty and torture that this government is putting me through. Can you please share this video? Thank you.